Today in Tehran, a threat from the top, a furious denial from the palace, and a president standing in front of the cameras with one message: I'm not leaving. Something is cracking inside Iran's leadership, and everyone involved is telling a different story about what it is. It starts with a leak. Mohammad Bagher Karas, a cleric married into Khamenei's family, a man with real proximity to power, says the Supreme Leader has run out of patience. His alleged words to President Pezeshkian: resign again and I'll sign it myself. That'll be the end of you. 28 resignation threats, the cleric claims. 28 times Pezeshkian allegedly tried to walk away from the job, and now, nothing. He doesn't dare anymore, the cleric says. They all folded. It's an explosive claim, and it lands at the worst possible moment for a government already fighting to look united. The president's office doesn't just deny it, they torch it. A spokesman calls the story an outright lie, engineered by agitators trying to tear the country apart from the inside. He accuses critics of chasing revenge 2 years after losing at the ballot box. A second advisor cuts even deeper. This cleric, he says, has never been near Khamenei. No access, no line. Just his words, fantasies, 2 denials, 2 different officials, same message: this never happened. So Pezeshkian speaks for himself. I will not resign, he says. I will stand. No rift with the Supreme Leader. No cracks in the system. His government and the military, he insists, move as one, fully coordinated, fully aligned. Strong words. But in Tehran, the strongest denials are usually protecting the biggest secrets. Here's what makes this hard to just wave away. There is already a documented resignation attempt on the record. Back in May, reporting emerged that Pezeshkian submitted an actual letter to Khamenei's office, arguing his government had been shut out of major decisions, and that hardline military factions had effectively taken control of state affairs. So even if this latest claim is exaggerated, the tension underneath it is real. Something already happened once. Because this isn't really about one resignation. It's about a memorandum Iran signed with Washington back in June, a deal that split the regime down the middle. Hardliners call it a betrayal, a red line crossed. Reformists say it barely survived, clawing through the Security Council on a knife-edge 75% vote, with Khamenei personally demanding that supermajority before he'd approve it. And now, whispers of a shakeup. The Security Council chief reportedly on his way out. His replacement, Khamenei's own hand-picked military advisor. Even the foreign minister, allegedly warned to stay quiet in the negotiating room, accused of threatening to blow up the talks himself. Piece by piece, it looks less like a rumor and more like a pattern. An Israeli broadcaster goes further, claiming the real power in Tehran has already changed hands, that the Revolutionary Guard, not the president, now decides what happens with America, that the old lines between civilian government and military command have all but disappeared. The same report claims there are no formal talks with Washington right now, just quiet back-channel contact run through intermediaries in Qatar and Pakistan, while Tehran waits to see what happens in the US midterms before showing its hand. Iran hasn't confirmed any of it. It hasn't fully knocked it down either. So, who do you believe? A cleric with a track record of stirring chaos? A foreign network quoting sources nobody can name? Or a president standing at a podium, insisting it's all fine? Here's the uncomfortable truth. In a system built on secrecy, the loudest denial and the biggest lie can sound exactly the same. Iran's government has every reason to project unity right now, whether or not unity actually exists. Maybe everyone is lying a little. Maybe nobody is lying at all. One thing is certain, in Iran right now, the denials are getting louder than the accusations. And that's usually when you know something's true. Whatever's happening behind those closed doors in Tehran, the cracks are no longer staying behind closed doors.
like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.